And Arabi, again, we're sticking with because it's one of the hardest hit areas by this storm.
Yeah, we do have team coverage this morning. Let's go to our Candace Charles. Where are you right now, Candace, and what are you seeing?
I'm off of Easy Street right next to Alexander, and I have to say, I think I was shaking a little bit because I thought I was cold, but I think I'm just a little bit shocked at really the devastation and starting to see the faces of the people who live here. Some people are coming back to this neighborhood, and you can see this tornado hit nearly every house here, and in such a huge way. Some of the houses have been smashed down to the ground, windows blown out. There's so much debris in the middle of the street. There's literally a car in the middle of the street that's completely destroyed. We're standing on and near power lines, not exactly on, of course, that's not safe to do. Thankfully, the power has been out, but these are in the middle of the street. A couple of what looks like fountains maybe have exploded. There's water in the middle of the street from that. Just complete devastation and destruction. We are looking right now right inside of someone's home. It looks like the front of it just got peeled off. Like I said, people are starting to come back now to assess the damage themselves. As we've been saying all morning on West Judge Perez, the neighborhoods are blocked off. Traffic is finally flowing there, but doing so slowly, as safely as possible. As I mentioned, these neighborhoods are blocked off. They're not allowing folks into the neighborhoods that don't live here, of course. A lot of people evacuated throughout the night. Just speaking to some of the people in the neighborhood, the sound of this was, as you can imagine, alarming. A lot of people told me they wrapped up their family and their belongings and their pets and sat in the tub and waited it out and tried to get out as soon as they could. And now they're waking up and coming back to this destruction. It's going to be a lot of recovery here, but we will be here with you guys on air, online, and on social, as always, giving you a live look as we continue to rebuild here. But for now on Arabi, I'm Candace Charles, Eyewitness News.
And Candace, you were mentioning that you thought maybe you were cold, you were shivering. When you're out at a devastation like this, I mean, it shakes you to the core.
It really does. It's just something shocking and just like breathtaking to see. I literally kind of just gasped a little bit because I've never seen anything like this. I mean, we had Ida, but this is quite astonishing to see. We haven't had tornadoes like this here, so it's quite breathtaking. It really is. And just seeing the faces of people as well as they're trying to piece together all of this.
Right. We see the folks behind you, of course, taking a look at the damage to their homes, so I can only imagine what they're going through. We're going to let you go, give you a chance to speak with some of them, and of course sending them our thoughts and prayers.
But seeing those pictures, you can see the strength of that devastation.
Oh my goodness.
Michelle's been saying maybe an EF2 or an EF3. The one we saw in New Orleans East 5 years ago was an EF3.
Sure.
And that damage was extensive.
And of course, there's been one death reported, but when you look at the damage, that really is amazing. Guy McGinnis said that 7 other people went to the hospital, but with minor injuries, they've already been released. But looking at those homes, it's hard to imagine people were inside them. And